We should be going live here any second. I hope I still got you.
Yeah. I think knowing the system, the station has probably gone live. Oh yeah, my phone's just told me that somebody on my list has gone live. It could be us. And if so, welcome. The professor's out knocking down hobos at the moment.
Hello, brothers and sisters of the Briar. Professor Jeremiah here. And
Three Rivers, a person who's never knocked down hobos.
and I'm coming to you live from the mobile command center here.
Mm. Do you get little stickers to put on the side of the door? You know, little with a sack on the back and a stick.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I have, of course, it's Falcon Friday, and I have my new Falcon with the Dublin Bantam Ball.
All right.
Which was another part of our debate as to whether this was Uncle Jack's, but we did decide that he had the Dublin Rusticated, but this is the Bantam Dublin Rusticated.
Yeah, I did get one. It's still in the box. But a Bantam,
okay.
that is. Yeah, and what are you celebrating as tobacco today, Professor?
Yeah, I have in it the oh goodness, the honeydew, the Delta honeydew.
All right.
Which is from the Country Squire.
Well, you're staying faithful to the honeydew. I'm smoking my Jack Hargreaves tribute with the Dublin rusticated bowl, and not with the rich dark honeydew, but another former Gallagher's blend, which is now, I think, Japan International or Japan Tobaccos or Tobacco. It's Condor, which is produced in Poland. So I'm on the Condor Ready rubbed, and it's possibly a blend that Jack Hargreaves may have partaken in, especially as it being Gallagher's, and his other, well, we know his favourite was the Gallagher's, the Rich Dark Honeydew. So okay. I keep wanting to call you Commander with that. So you're out in the sticks at the moment, lots of countryside.
Yeah, lots of countryside. I'm getting ready to pull onto the interstate here just for a short little jaunt until I get to the next exit. Just a nice little Friday afternoon drive here.
Yeah, happy Falcon Friday. I was just saying, please forgive me, anybody who's watching this. I'm just saying I do get mixed up now, and again after these tablets I have. I was morphing Jack Hargreaves and Malcolm Guyte together as one person the last time I was on. I don't think Jack Hargreaves has been to boarding school. He spent most of the time around his old man's farm, as he called him, growing up. So I'm not quite sure. He may have done, but I doubt it. But certainly Malcolm Guyte did go to boarding school. And there's that lovely film I suggested, which you did put on the link last time, Professor, if anyone's been and watched that.
Yeah, it was a great little film, and yeah, especially just hearing some of his history, and I found it interesting. I knew that he had grown up in Nigeria. I knew that his father had been a missionary. I didn't know the details that he was there with the Methodists. So that was really neat to hear.
Mm. Well, he has such a good following of the YTPC, and I just thought anyone who wasn't aware of that production might be interested. I thought it's very well done, and it was an insight into the man. Certain things that he, if I could use the term, bared his soul to his history and how certain things gave him support or turned his life around, I should say, literally turned his life around. So yeah, it was good. I do it. Yes, yeah. It's working well, this Condor in the Falcon.
Yeah, with the little Dublin, I mean, with this Bantam, it's definitely just a shorter smoke. I can tell it's not going to be a very long smoke for sure.
Yeah. It's yeah, I think we settled on the Dublin rusticated, didn't we? That was the one that we general consensus. But we're open to suggestions. And so I was hoping to get Simon Badley, his stepson, to some correspondence to see if he could throw any lights on it, but he's not surfaced as yet. But you never know. You never know. He has commented on our videos before, hasn't he? And it was when we had Sir Johnny Scott, and Sir Johnny Scott was talking about the intro music to Out of Town, and Sir Johnny Scott actually condemned it. But as Simon was saying, I think he got it mixed up. There's a vocalist, if you can call him that, called Max Bygraves back in the day, and he sang an absolute awful rendition of this, using this tune. So I could imagine that's what it was. But the actual Alejandra with the acoustic guitar is absolutely, well, I enjoy it. I find it very wonderful. So, Professor, we were trying to get a live, weren't we? We've had a few people have shown some interest in joining us live next. We have your meeting room to invite in. And I think we were talking.
I guess
first Friday in October, was it? Sorry, am I lost you? Is it the first Friday in October?
I'm sure that probably the audio thing drowned it out, but there's a fire engine passing me.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, you and I'll have to coordinate. Maybe next week we could do another gathering. We'll just have to see how that coordinates on both of our ends, but just so everybody can be on the lookout for it. Again, we had said that, I'll put my email. I can't do it right now, obviously, when I'm driving, but I'll put my email link down in the bucket below, and you can email me. It's simply professorjeremiah@gmail.com, and just, send me your info, and I can include you in the invite for the next one. And if I already have your email, don't worry, I'll send out that invite to you.
Well, I think we said beginning of first Friday in the month, which will be the 6th of October, if we're looking for the next month.
Okay.
So 6th of October.
Probably 2 weeks.
Yeah. So gives people opportunities to put in the diary if they can attend, or if they're on a lunch break or wherever they are in the world, would be very nice. But we certainly had a great contribution last time. And looking at the comments on your channel, there's a lot of people looking forward to it. So we will not disappoint, hopefully not disappoint. Yeah. So troopers with your scouts looking after the HQ?
Yeah, scout to headquarters.
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking back to the meeting, going back, I can't remember how long ago it was, when you used to have you, Cliff, Josh, old khakis. I used to have your meeting room, and it sort of expanded, didn't it? So they came across the pond. I know Dale Piper used to join in, myself, and then it got a little bit further to Germany. Then we had people coming in from South Africa. Ron Crackers coming on. Yeah, that was good fellowship. But does that still go? I mean, this is going COVID, wasn't it? Was it during the COVID or before?
Yeah, we started before COVID actually, and then really
So
picked up during COVID.
Yeah,
but yeah, so, that was all before COVID.
Well, it's just I'm going back some time, and Ron put a comment on, "Oh, come and join us on Professor's meeting room," but I didn't think it was still going. I didn't know if he was talking about something else. So it doesn't exist anymore, does it? Or
no, not an official one. No.
All right, I see.
Now I'm going to have to probably swap bowls here in just a minute, because I believe the little Benton bowl is pretty much smoked out. It is just a short smoke.
I believe we've nailed it with the Dublin rusticated.
Oh yeah, I believe it is the Dublin. I like this little bowl, and I already had, of course, my huge chimney, the 50 millimeter. So I thought I would go the opposite direction and get a small one.
Yeah, there was a countryside friendly bowl that was on GQ Tobaccos, and it was camouflage, but not for sale. It's just depicted in one or two of their illustrations. But I can't find it anywhere. But if anyone knows, please give me a shout.
You can see Troopers with me. She's just kind of hovering in the background. Come here.
Well, in the UK, we have to have dog guards, or they've got to be on a harness.
Well, thankfully, we don't have that here yet.
No. I mean, well, I had one on mine, but as you know, sad times now. Sold my Land Rover. Couldn't justify keeping it. I missed it immediately. Handed the keys over. But there you go. Move on. Onwards and upwards. So commandeer Janet's car now. I've just got to get a dog guard in it. They'll be off and away. No, she's very good. So
yeah, I'm just driving through rural Alabama on the very back roads, and nice little afternoon.
Well, we've been getting storms in most of Great Britain, and a lot of rain. As soon as you get rain now on hard surface, because of the sun been baking the earth, we're getting lots of surface water. But I've been trying to finish off the roof here, so it's been challenging, but I've managed to keep it dry so far. Got the slates on and the membrane and all done on one side, but tomorrow we shouldn't be too bad, so strip the rest of the roof into the skip.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put your roof on in the rain.
Oh no, well that's not going to happen. It's just that you got the membrane and the battens up, and then we could see the clouds coming in, so we just managed to get all the slates on the one side, so everything's protected and covered, but we still got to strip the other side, and then it's all hands to the pump and get it done, before the weather changes again. So hopefully.
So is this true proper slate?
No,
being put on?
No. I wish it was. If slate lasts for generations, true slate. No, this is reconstituted, tile, probably lasts 30 to 40 years. And you really should be.
So it's sort of more of a synthetic.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a tile maker, but there'll be clay in there. It'll be fired and coloured, and it's waterproof. But yeah, they reckon about 30 to 40 years, and then you should be budgeting within that time scale to replace it. I mean, I put this one up about just over 30 years ago, and the membrane then it's not as technical as the ones today. And when I was just doing a job on it, I found it was very brittle. And so in having converted downstairs from a garage into other bits and pieces, I needed to protect the old investment. So I decided, let's do it. But there we go. Yeah, I should get that finished off by doing the soffits and that by Tuesday next week, I think. But there we go. No one needs to hear that, do they?
I will, for those who might be watching on YouTube, I'm sorry I can't see any of your comments because I'm doing this from my phone and I'm driving and I can only multitask so far. So anyway, I do apologize if you're leaving comments. Those who are watching, we thank you for tuning in. And we'll try to keep doing a Falcon Friday light, but I'm about to, I'm out. And so this was the Dublin Bantam rusticated, still with the brown stem on it. And this was the first smoke I had in it. So it's not really broke in yet. And I had the Delta Honeydew, which I was smoking in it from Country Squire. Very pleasant blend. And I was smoking away at that blend before I even realized that it was Uncle Jack's. So,
well, how long did it the bowl last?
I think it was right about 30 minutes. So not too long.
So if you're having a lunch break or something like that, it's an ideal bowl, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, I didn't have it packed super tight with it being the first kind of smoke out of that bowl. And I'd probably smoke, I puff a little heavy. So probably some folks could go at least 35, maybe 40 minutes if you're puffing away slow at it. But, 25 to 30 minutes is probably a standard for a regular smoker.
Well, Professor, we said we'd just have a light up for Friday, Falcon Friday. So I think we've achieved that. So we're planning for the 6th of October. And round about this time, I would imagine, wherever you are in the world. And the invitations will be there for people who are interested. Email the professor. He'll get back to you with a link and join our merry throng. I certainly enjoyed the last get together and fellowship. It was superb.
And too, if you go back and check the previous links, you can see the little video that we put up there for Malcolm. It was a good video, very informative on him.
Oh yeah. When you said we'd put one up, it confused me. Not difficult to do. It's in the link, isn't it? I think something 7 Studios or 777. There's a 7 in it, anyway, or 700 even.
Yeah, 700 Club, I believe.
Is that what it was? It was just that particular production we were sort of interested in. There might be others there we have no knowledge of. But there we go. Oh, by the way, that book Out of Town with Jack Hargreaves is frozen on us at the moment. The equestrian side of and history of the British ponies, growing up in that area that he's in charge of and getting involved with the hunts and the farm. Anyone who's interested in horses will thoroughly enjoy that. The equestrian history, if you like, of that part of the world. With Jack Hargreaves. Right, Professor.
Well, sisters, I'm gonna probably have to drop out because it's back and forth a little bit.
Right.
I don't want to irritate people. But Steve, I might have to drop out to disconnect from YouTube, and if you want to chat just a second longer,
No, I think people have probably had enough me for now. So if you're not in a good place right now, we'll say thank you for your company. Those that have joined us, and we both apologise we can't check your comments right now, but we'll in the chat room, but we'll certainly address all that. So Professor, it's a goodbye from me and a goodbye from you. So am I pulling the plug?
All right, brother and sisters. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to pull the plug.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, Skip. Yeah, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Much appreciated.
All right, brother and sister.
Have a good weekend.
God bless.